Day 4 of 100 Wings of Fire characters. Today's character is Snowfall, an Icewing first mentioned in Winter Turning, but we are fully introduced to her in The Dangerous Gift. She's our first main character, so this is going to be a long one. Snowfall inherited her throne under weird circumstances. After Darkstalker sent the plague, Queen Glacier passed her throne onto Snowfall, making Snowfall and her sisters, Crystal, who later goes missing, and Mink, swear not to fight over it, and support who she chooses as the new queen, which winds up being Snowfall. Snowfall is paranoid at best and slightly manic at worst, constantly worrying about her image and how the other Icewings view her. She's also terrified of the other tribes, but more so in the get the heck away from me, look at my giant defense wall kind of way. She even asks Jerboa III to extend the ice cliff all the way around the kingdom. She is stressed constantly, and her crown is quite literally too heavy for her head. So you can imagine how she reacts when she receives word that several weird and mysterious tribes are headed right for the shores of her kingdom. Lynx, her friend, convinces Snowfall to go check it out with her, but Snowfall takes a stop at the Forbidden Treasury first, showing it to Mink as well. Here, she grabs several animus artifacts, very most notably the Gift of Vision, and to her slight annoyance, she realizes it hasn't made her eyesight better at all. How strange. But soon after, she quickly joins Lynx and, with her disguised army, head out to go meet the mysterious tribes, revealed to be the tribes from Pentala, before immediately ordering them to leave, and becomes enraged when she learns that the Hivewings, Cricket, and Bumblebee are related to Clearsight, a Nightwing, who Snowfall suddenly hates for some reason. How strange. Foreshadowing, I wonder? Anyway, the Pentalan tribes decide to go south and meet Moonwatcher and Luna in the Kingdom of Sand. However, after Lynx warns the tribes of the Ice Wall, Snowfall, several of her guards, and Lynx all decide to help escort them, to which Snowfall is very thrilled at the idea of being away from the Wall of Rankings. Soon after, they reach Jerboa's hut, where Snowfall is less than happy to be told by Moonwatcher that this was only the beginning. Pentalan dragons decide it would probably be best to head for Sanctuary, a very accepting town of dragons which would probably have the space to support them. First, the dragons all rest for the night. During the night, Snowfall receives a very strange dream of an orange silkwing. It almost sticks in her mind, and for the first few minutes upon waking up, she believes she was that silkwing. During the book, it was revealed that this was caused by the ring. The ring, which now, unfortunately, refuses to come off, even when directly exposed to Luna's flame silk. The next section of this book is a little bit boring, but I'll summarize it quickly. Snowfall realizes that the ring is the one causing the visions, and she discusses with the other queens, and it gives her a little bit of a more healthy outlook onto the world and the Icewing way of we're superior to everybody else, which was probably a good thing for her. And finally, after deciding what to do and how to help the Pentalan dragons, Snowfall heads home, and then it clicks for her. During the final vision, we meet Jerboa, and I think this is probably the first time something really got through to Snowfall. The other visions were powerful, but this was a dragon she knew herself. A dragon she had ordered around and insulted, and I think this is when it really got in her head that maybe she shouldn't act this way, and probably this wasn't the way queens were supposed to act. Upon her finally returning to the Ice Kingdom, she realizes that the crown she had been wearing all along was enchanted to make her hate Nightwings after her sister Mink weird behavior, which was completely bizarre for the young dragonette. She later destroys this crown, along with the Great Ice Cliff and the Wall of Rankings, before eventually deciding just to use the Tiara of Strength as her new crown, which has some really good symbolism, but I'm not going to get into that now. Come back tomorrow for day 5.